good evening. Today is March 12th, 2026. It is about 35 degrees Fahrenheit outside. Just 2 days ago, it was like 67. Actually, no, 2 days ago it was like 77 degrees. Yeah, it was like 75, 77 degrees between that. And the day before that was like 67. Gorgeous, gorgeous days. And all of a sudden, today, 35 degrees Fahrenheit. That's what you call a fool's spring. Don't get fooled. Just because it's warm doesn't mean the weather's going to drop like it did today. So that's why you want to hold off on bringing your plants outside. Just a quick update on my seedlings. So my lettuces or lecti are doing pretty well so far. My basils, not so much. It's gonna take a couple more days. On the bottom, my cherry tomatoes and my beefsteaks are doing amazing. The big daddies are doing okay. Jalapenos in the back are doing okay. Now I'm going to have to thin some of these out. I see a couple of leggies in there that needs to be eliminated, unfortunately. The greenhouse is not too bad. The only issue I have right now is this big open gap. It got ripped. It got ripped. So I'm letting a lot of air out. Can you not sniff me while I'm doing this? Yeah, I mean, I bottom feed it because of the seedlings already sprouting. So it needs a lot of moisture, not too much, and it needs a lot of sunlight. Now, the leggy ones, I'm not too sure what's going on. Maybe because they're just, they're sharing too much nutrients with the other plants. So that's why I'm going to have to thin them and kill them. Over here, the bell peppers, nothing yet. It's only been 12 days. Cayenne peppers, I'm starting to think that these are really, really bad seeds. And because they are bad seeds, it's kind of obvious nothing's going to grow. On the bright side, I ordered some pepper seeds. Shout out to Big Gardening. They got some pretty good seeds. I bought some cucumber seeds from them that are susceptible to diseases, which what I need. And hopefully they get here quick. It's already close to mid-March, and I want to start planting those seeds as soon as I can so I can get a good harvest by June. My Romas are doing okay. They are sprouting. The Romas are doing okay. Not too bad. Unfortunately, my peppers are not doing the same. It's all good. You live and learn. So, I just brought these seedlings out from the greenhouse, and I'm going to thin them out a little bit. Just gotta pick out which one you want to thin. As you can see, it's pretty obvious. This guy right here, extremely leggy. I don't like the legginess of it because it's like so tall. And look, it's pulling nutrients from the other two guys. So I'm just going to yoink. That's how I do it. Other people cut it. Personal preference. Let's see what else. Definitely these two right here. I may leave him alone by himself. Yeah, especially you. Look at that. Yoink. And yoink. All right. I'm not too worried about the cherry tomatoes. they're doing super, super well. You can see the trichomes on the plants. That's a big sign that it's going to be a very healthy plant. The trichomes are, if I can try to zoom in a little closer, are the little hair that's on the stem. Those are called the trichomes. Yep. It helps with pests, it helps with water loss, and it's just an overall good sign that I'm going to have good success with the cherry tomatoes. Big daddies, come on, big daddies. Get them up. That's what she said. I'm not too sure what's going on here. It looks like these guys are dead. It may be, yes, look at that. Super, super dry. So I'm gonna have to spritz them with water over the top a little bit. And hopefully these guys don't act the same. But I mean, I got water on the bottom, so maybe I don't have enough soil compact into this, you know. Because some of them I just kind of like, whatever, just throwing on top and, you know, hope for the best. But, oh well. At least I got enough. Now, the good thing about having all these seedlings in each cell, yeah, I mean, nobody's growing here, but you got 3 growing over here. So eventually I'm going to try to grab this little guy and put it into his own pot if it gets long enough, and if it doesn't take away the nutrients from the other 2 guys. Like over here, this guy right here, he's doing pretty well, so I'm gonna be eyeing on that. I just got these humidity dome from Vigo Garden. I got 3 of them. Let's see if this actually works. Probably need to push all the pots closer together. I'm not too sure if it fits. I may have to use this on something else. I'm probably gonna put this pot back. I mean, they're not. It looks like it fits. Oh yeah. Just gotta finesse it a little bit. There you go. Huh. All right, these guys are back into the greenhouse, and I think I'm going to try to thin some of the lettuces out. The reason why you should thin your plants is that they can avoid overcrowding, like such. If you notice, there are a lot of seedlings growing out from these little tiny cells. And these are kind of, I'm not sure what's going on here, but I may have to push the, whoa, there we go. Look at that, wow. Look at these little seedlings. Holy shit. Yeah, I may wanna, yeah, this is the reason why you wanna thin them. And I think I may have planted these too deep. That's why they're pushing the soil out from the cell. So I'm going to take that into consideration next time. Like I said, it's always a learning experience. So, to thin the plants out, cut them. Now you're just gonna want to pick your best seedling. And anything that's like in the middle. As you can see there, I just thinned one out. I'm gonna probably thin these 2. Cut. And cut. And that's it. That's how you thin. And now you're left with this guy. All by himself. Lonely. Got too much here. It's gonna suck, but you have to do it. Yep. And now you're left with just one. Because they're so overcrowded, they're going to compete for the nutrients, practically eating each other alive. Now, some people will say, you're killing them, you're wasting the seeds. Yeah, I'm really not. And I'm also not worried about the lettuce. They're pretty easy to grow. It's keeping them pest free is the problem. So I can always regrow some of these lettuce, but you have to thin them. So far, this is my progress. I'm probably not gonna put so much seeds next time, but live and learn. Come on, boom, like that. All right, and that's how you're supposed to thin. In a perfect world, it'll look a little nicer. In a perfect world. So when the basils come out, I'm gonna have to do the same thing. So note to self, since I got this brand new Vegan Garden seedling starter, don't put too much seeds into each cell. Note to self. Absolute massacre. Sad. But it's for the better. So I've also decided that I'm going to utilize this humidity dome along with the grow light and the heating mat underneath, and hope that the seedlings from the basils will grow faster. The lettuce are doing really good, but I need my basils to grow as well. And why not? I'm using this dome as well for the already established tomatoes. I mean, just because I already spent a lot of money on it and I gotta use it. All right. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Hopefully next episode, my epic gardening seeds will come and I'm going to have to start planting them. So, deuce.